welcome to a Queen's Table Pageantland interview. You'll notice that I'm the one introducing today, because the tables have turned, literally, and we are going to be interviewing the lovely Dionne. If you watch Pageantland regularly, you'll know that Dionne is our usual pageant interviewer, but it's only fair that she comes on today to have her interview. So, Dionne, how are you?
Hi, yeah, very
Hi.
good. Got a little fan going in the corner here because it's quite warm, isn't it?
It is very
Yeah,
warm. I was struggling to sleep last night.
yeah, it's been like that, but I've got to get used to the heat, obviously,
Yeah.
because I'm going to a hot place in a couple of days. I'm very, very excited, but it is lovely to see you, Beth.
Oh, it's lovely to see you too. Okay, well, I'll start with my first question for you. Imagine most of the people that watching this know that you are a Galaxy Queen, but can you tell me how it all started and what your journey has been like with Galaxy UK?
Oh, do you know what? The whole journey started 10 years ago, which is crazy to think. I am just like, where has that decade gone? So I remember it was when I was getting married, and I was literally like one of my bridesmaids, Sarah, who went on to win a few titles actually. She was like, "Oh, I'm doing a pageant, you know," and I was like, "Oh, what's all this? You know, what is all this? I don't know what this is. What is it? I like it." And I thought, could I do this? Maybe I'm a mum. I'm maybe a bit too old. You know, am I too curvy? All these thoughts were going through my head because I did not know anything about pageantry and how wrong I was. And I soon realized that you can be any shape and size, you can be a mum, you know, you can be whichever. And I was like, right, shall I pluck up the courage to enter? So I did that. And you know, I never forget when I got the email through and it said, you know, you've been selected as a finalist. And I think I've still got the letter. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's real now. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. And, you know, I did my first Galaxy. And I must say, I did not know what to expect. I didn't even know about dress designers, where to get my clothes. I was clueless. I didn't know anything. And I walked into Park Hall and entered the world of Galaxy and fell in love with it straight away. Forward 10 years, you know, I never left. So, you know, I made so many amazing friends. One of the first people I met, and I will have to mention, is Hannah Golding. And we voice note each other most days, not at the moment because she's on holiday. But, you know, and there's so many people I've met from that very first one. And it's just been such a journey. You know, I never gave up. I did win Mrs. Galaxy UK on my 6th time, which was obviously meant to be because it was on Mother's Day, which is incredible. And I was wearing a blue dress in memory of my biological mum that sadly passed to cancer. That's why I wore that dress. I actually wore that on the 5th time I did it. And I thought, no, it's a sign, wear the dress. So I did that. And it was incredible. It was so, so good. It was like literally like it was just so I just can't imagine feeling like that. Like it was amazing. And it was on Mother's Day and Kira was there in the audience and what a Mother's Day gift. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think she'll ever top that actually.
Oh,
So no, it was brilliant. And like I say, it's just been such a great journey and I would recommend it to anyone. You know, if you find a system that you truly love, you know, keep going, don't give up until you succeed in your dream.
oh, fabulous. You are such a role model for that, for sure. I love your I'm going to call it your decade of dedication because
Yeah,
I
I
feel
like
like it's
that.
been.
Triple D's, Dionne's dedicated decade.
Yeah, it's a decade of dedication. The new catchphrase. Oh, but we've all been there. My first pageant was also Galaxy, and when I got the email, and you get so excited, and then it hits you. Oh, I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's an awful amount of hard work. Yeah, to win. So Dionne, be very, very proud. I hope you're proud. And obviously Kira has won the Galaxy International, so she knows exactly what it's like as well. And so to watch you do it, I'm sure is really, really special.
Yeah, it was great actually because the fifth time I went in for Galaxy, and I went from first runner up to fifth. Now I did have a lot on that year. We lost
Hmm.
three family members, three parents. Kira lost three grandparents. It was a tough year. So to come back and do top five was incredible. But I always think I was never meant to win that year. I'm a great believer in that because Kira had
Mm.
Galaxy Island the weekend before. So we obviously, I mean, imagine two people going to test. It would have been, just that would have been way too much luggage. So, and then Kira had her journey, and I just think that it was obviously just all worked out and was meant to be. And obviously, when Kira won internationals, that was a really special moment because she'd been really badly bullied that year and spent her 11th birthday under a table crying at home, and it was awful because she was getting called nasty names and things like that. So to go on to Galaxy Internationals that year and just get that confidence from,
Mm.
going out there talking about her book bullying platform. We both have a joint bullying platform, and just getting it out there. And then to win Galaxy International, it was just such a confidence boost for her and was so lovely to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a firm believer in timing is everything. And
Mhm.
yes, I think you're right. She was meant to win for the confidence boost that she needed.
Yeah.
And yeah, your time was coming later. Um,
Yeah.
and
It's brilliant.
the universe knew you weren't going to give up, Dion.
No, that's it. I mean, even at Christmas time, made a Galaxy Christmas tree. It was so funny before we
Oh.
actually decorated our tree. So we had all the preteen sashes on there, then the Mrs. Galaxy UK one at the top. And my husband comes down and was like, what's going on here? We are having a normal tree, right? I was like, no, we just got a Galaxy tree just for a second. Let me enjoy. So
Oh.
I mean, it was so much fun. But I'm dedicated to the system. I love the system, and I love everything the UK Galaxy represents, and internationals. I had a great time at internationals last year. Come away as the third runner-up and worldwide photogenic at 47
Mm.
years old. Then I'm 48 now. No, 28. But that was a great achievement, and I actually loved it. And I did all that with a broken toe.
Wow.
So I was happy with that. I was happy with that.
Oh yeah, you should be very proud. And I was going to ask, my next question was, why are you going back? But I feel like maybe you've answered that in the last two answers. But is there anything else? Why are you going back?
Yeah, do you know what? Last year, I thought I did have an accident. Just don't ask. I was putting a pork pie away in the fridge, and I got wooden floors, and I actually slipped on the wooden floor and managed to bend my toe back, and it just broke. So it went black, but I didn't lose my toenail thanks to gel. That was great. Um, so that was a bit of a challenge. But I thought, do you know what? There is the women out there, the Mrs. category is always on fire. It's fierce. And I just thought if I could just get top five, then that would be incredible. And I knew at that point, if I got top five, it would be no question. I would return, obviously. Um, and when I got called top five, if anyone's seen it, I look like I've just won the lottery. I was so excited, and I had the best time. And I met the lovely Joelle, and us have got really close. I absolutely adore her, and we had just such a great time. There's so many other women that I could mention that I've stayed in contact with since. And it's just the whole week, just every day is absolutely spectacular. And it's such an honor to be there. And I can't believe I'm doing it again, but this time in the Bahamas.
Woo! I'm very excited.
Yay!
Bahamas. I just think that's such a nice, especially as you went last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, get to experience the same, but a little bit different.
yeah.
Something a little new, which is nice.
It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun, and such a beautiful place.
Mm.
I can't wait. I mean, the problem is like packing. It's just I forget. Like I did say to my husband the other day, I said, you know what? Do you remember what it's like to pack for a normal holiday? He's like, no. I said, if we actually went on a normal holiday at some point, do you realise we could get packed in 10 minutes? This is just, been years of packing for pageants. So it's a skill in itself. It's a skill in itself.
It is. It is. I still haven't quite. I always overpack, but then I think,
Yeah.
well, if I didn't, then I'd want something that I hadn't packed. So it's always the way.
Yeah,
Um,
this is why I'm taking the husband this year, because I'm taking half of his luggage.
oh yeah, he doesn't need anything. He just needs swimming trunks and a few t-shirts. It'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I've said you don't need much. You know, you don't need much. Taking his hand luggage already. That's got the gown in it, you know,
Yeah.
but or the carry-on case. But yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, we're going to have a good time, and we're celebrating his 40th as well, and also celebrating my 48th birthday, because I sadly didn't get a chance to celebrate it because I had an emergency operation to have my appendix out 10 weeks ago. So we have made a pact with quite a lot of the girls that on the Sunday night when it's all done, we're all going to have a big birthday celebration. So I'm really looking forward to that
Oh,
too.
oh, that's lovely. It's such a family, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have that celebration. Okay, my next question for you was, what have you been working on ahead of the internationals?
So I think my biggest sort of thing I've been working towards, I mean, I've done many, many appearances. I've done over 55 for this year, which has taken the pageant land interviews here from women, people, young people, and men all around the world to over 200, and taken my actual Galaxy appearance count to 600 since I started. As your Mrs. Galaxy Great Britain and UK, I've done nearly 83, I think, because I'm doing another one tomorrow. So there's been just so much I've been doing, and I've hit my £13,000 raise for charity. So I've been doing I did a homeless collection, collected 100 pairs of pants when I was ill, lay in my bed ill with the other week.
Oh,
All the pageant community chipped in. I did my own event. There was a sellout event at the Galaxy UK finals. That's to raise money for Bullies Out. But I think, there's so much I've done, and it's been so varied. I've done judging, I've done going and supporting other people, local events like the Christmas lights switch on. It's just ongoing for me. It's always very busy. I've done my 14th blood donation. So it just lots of stuff, but I just absolutely thrive on being busy. I do think my new platform, though, is the biggest thing that I've launched this year. So what that is a life on pause, because at the end of last year I got diagnosed with ADHD at 47 years old. And I realized, you're going through the menopause as well.
yeah.
That's why it's A for ADHD, life on pause, which your life's on pause, but it stands for menopause at the end. So that's why I come up with that name. And I realized there's a lot of women that are having late diagnosis. And normally it's when they're going through menopause. So I was like, right, I need to do something. So I decided to start my own ADHD support groups, ADHD and menopause support groups for women. That's now changed to doing ADHD monthly support groups for men and women, and a separate one for menopause, which is going forward is going to be online as well, so I can support people nationally and internationally. So it's been a really, really big thing. Within sort of a couple of months, I had an award from the mayor, and also the den where I hold it was shown on the BBC's One Show. So it's been
Oh,
quite a busy time, but I just feel so, so good being, I love these monthly support groups. So the mixed group one now is held by me and a gentleman called David. So we do so they've now got 2 a month because the need was there. It's very busy, but actually just knowing that we've got such a support network and it really is helping others has just been incredible.
yeah. I wish I lived near you, Dion, because I would love to come to them.
Yeah.
Um, they look so fantastic, and I'm glad you're going to start doing them online. I don't know if I'm in the menopause. Am I allowed to still come?
Yeah, no, that's it. You don't have to be going through the menopause.
Okay.
You don't have to have a diagnosis either, because it's
No.
open. Because obviously, a lot of people are still waiting for diagnosis. And mine took over 20 years. They're kind of like when I was 20, I'd be like, oh, you're probably ADHD. It's going to cost, I think, £3,000 for your assessment. But I was in my 20s then. I was like, well, no, I'm going to Ibiza next week. I'd rather spend it on my holiday. You kind of like
Yeah.
have got that mindset when you're younger, haven't you? You think, oh no, you don't think it will really, because all my life this is who I've been, and it's just like, oh, this all these struggles I've had, I just thought that was just normal. That was just, but then gradually as you get older, you get worn out masking. And then the menopause takes that completely from you, and then you just lose it, particularly just as in like you feel just absolutely lost. You just don't know what's going on. You can't mask anymore. You're exhausted, and it really does take its toll. So this is why it was so important to help others going through the same.
It's amazing. I suspect I may also have ADHD.
Hmm.
Maybe, and
Yeah.
I also feel like we attract each other. Maybe that's why we're both on pageant land.
Yeah, this is the thing, and this is what I will say is, yeah, because my husband's autistic. Our daughter has got traits of both, and um, a lot of people in the rave scene and the pageant community I have found are neurodiverse. Um, I work with neurodiverse children. I work for the Children's Occupational Therapy Team. So on a daily basis, I support children with ADHD and autism, and also physical disabilities. But I do find that looking at my friendship group from over the years, it's like neurodiverse people attract each other. They get on really, really well, and we'll find each other like a group of little ducks. Is what it seems to be like. But it's a good thing. It is a good thing. But
Yeah.
but I'd be glad you can come online and join the groups when I get that started online. That'd be great.
Oh, that would be amazing. I will be there because
I'm
yeah.
definitely losing my sash today. It's sliding. It's
Oh,
sliding.
yeah,
I
I
don't
want
want
the
to hang
international sash. Give me a
it.
new sash, international. That's what's happening. Oh, okay, fabulous. And you mentioned in that answer about your anti-bullying
Mhm.
platform, which I know is close to your heart and I know involves Kira as well. So can you tell us more about that and what you've been doing for anti-bullying?
So yes, so with Kira's anti-bullying platform, I decided to. I ended up becoming a Bullies Out ambassador as well for the charity. So Kira's a youth ambassador for the charity, and I'm an ambassador for the charity. So we've done a few events for them now. Like one was a sellout event. I hope to do another one soon, and that's in the making actually. So I'm excited about that. And we've done a few events to raise money for the charity. The charity does so much work with children now from around the world. So they've got youth ambassadors from around the world. They've expanded that. And I do have a really big project coming up to do with my bullying um, things at the minute. So basically, it's Don't Rain on My Sunshine. The reason I thought of that name was I don't want rain on my little girl, my little sunshine. So Kira's was called Don't Take My Sunshine Away. So we've done a lot of work internationally. We do lots of anti-bullying week. We're always very active. We have people from all around the world joining in campaigns. And the big project I've got coming in 2027, I do not want to say too much about it just yet, but there is something that is definitely going to be a really big game changer to support children and families that are being bullied.
Oh, amazing. Well, I can't wait to find out more. Oh, keeping us in suspense, Dion.
Yeah, I am. I'm giving a little drum roll. It's fine.
I know, to be confirmed. Are you still working on radio, Dion? Do you still do radio?
Yes, I do a weekly show on Apple FM. 90s music, of course, because slinging the odd rave music. I still am a singer songwriter as well. Have lots of new projects coming out at the end of this year. Me and my husband were working on a few, but that come to a halt when I had my appendix out. But they are pretty much nearly done, but we're finalising them and to be released on return. So there's lots of new music coming out and a few appearances as live PAs again. So yeah, it's very, very busy. We just love music and obviously love doing the radio because doing the radio is a really special thing, especially a local radio station, because a lot of people that are lonely in their homes, that voice every day
Mm,
is like a companionship to them. So that it's always good to know that I'm helping someone that way too.
yeah, of course. Yeah, that's true. I listen to radio for that reason. Yeah. But I wonder if I can listen to you, Dion. That would
Yeah.
probably, yeah, that would be a good idea. Uh,
Yeah, I can give you shout outs and get your favourite 90s music on. Yeah. It's on a Tuesday night from 8 until 10. That's why Pageant Land used to be on a Tuesday, but we moved it to a Wednesday
Oh,
because of the radio. Yeah, but yeah, if anyone wants to listen, just put Apple FM into Google, and you can listen again. So you can actually still listen to the shows that I've done actually for about, I think they go about 3 or 4 weeks back. So if you're interested, you can listen to me from a couple of weeks ago.
what's it called, Dionne? If people are
So
trying.
Apple FM, yeah, Apple FM
Oh,
97, yeah. Stations Apple FM. The show's 90s Heaven with Dionne John.
okay. It's actually called Apple FM. Okay, I was thinking something else.
Yeah, yeah, that's the radio station name, and my show's 90s Heaven because obviously I do love the 90s music, of course.
Of course. Oh, you're such a diva. In the best, like in a dancey, singing, energetic way. Um,
Yeah.
oh, I love it. Well, it's been lovely to chat to you this evening. I wish you the best of luck. I know you fly on Sunday, so
Yep.
I hope the flight goes well. I hope the internationals goes well. Is there any last anything you'd like to mention before we end, or a shout out to anybody?
Just a big shout out to all of my sponsors and everyone from the pageant community, family, friends that have supported me along the way. The local paper, the Den, just there's so many. And
Yeah.
obviously my sponsor, Daryl, he's just been incredible. And yeah, I'm doing a lovely opening for Abby as well tomorrow. And she's been amazing too. I've just got so many people to thank. So just thank you to all of you. You know who you are because you've been
Oh,
amazing on the journey.
yeah, it takes a village to help, doesn't it, and support. So,
It does, yes, definitely, without a doubt, and having that support's been incredible.
oh, fabulous. Well, good luck to you on. It's lovely to
Thank
have
you
you
so
on.
much, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.